What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Game Channel. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing? We are back with Hard West. Hopefully this goes better than the last time I did this because my game crashed and the checkpoint was about 30 minutes behind where it crashed. Either way, we're going to start the next scenario, Graveyard Shift. Father wandered the land, haunted by the curse he'd brought on the family, and became the solitary undertaker. When his new home comes under attack, though, he must face his demons once and for all. Obviously we play as Father before we go after Warren, and we kind of have our big showdown at the end, which kind of ends this like 4-scenario story. Then we'll go back and play all these other ones. I expect to see a lot of this game in the coming days, just because I'm trying to get this done by Saturday. This and Rage I'm trying to finish up by the end of the week. I feel like there's something else I wanted to say. Due to the crash, obviously, that's why there really wasn't any content up today. I feel like I had something else I wanted to say. Nope. Alright, let's go. Combat injuries and start the scenario.
Your father brought bad luck wherever he went. He suffered greatly, sacrificing much of himself to save his family. Hoping to leave the curse behind, he strode into the wilderness and traveled far to the south. There, he found a small town and decided to settle down. He told his new neighbors that his name was Benjamin Morin. As death seemed to follow him wherever he went, he decided to take up a new trade, undertaker. As he made his living burying the dead, traveling from farm to ranch, he kept searching for a way to lift the curse. One day, he returned to town to find it ravaged by something evil. Between the maniacal laughter of the murderers and the screams of their victims, a single survivor hid behind the bars of the jail, a former bounty hunter, Harrington.
Yeah, I still don't get why this game never really got the full credit it deserved. I mean, it's really pretty good. I mean, it's got an interesting combat style. I love the art, the voice performance of Death. You know, the narrator is awesome.
Father kept to the shadows. Masquerading as one of the evildoers, he edged closer to the jail where Harrington was held. A shootout could get Harrington killed, so your father weighed his options.
I can also tell you this, after playing, this is probably one of my favorite scenarios. I mean, the next one's really cool, but this one has a lot of really cool mechanics, and everything we'll get into when we really start exploring.
The father forced the guard to open Harrington's cell. The old bounty hunter told him that those running roughshod over the town were possessed by something wicked. As the bulk of them were busy chasing down the fleeing townsfolk, Harrington suggested they dispatch those that remained.
Alright, first things first, let's activate Chain Kill. This will give me 1 AP and 2 HP every time I get a kill. So, first things first, let's just... Bam! Oh, if there was any of that weird stuff going on the, God damn it. If there's any of that weird, glitching or whatever in the recording, as always, I don't know how to stop that. But, I'll try sending this through my other, editing software, and, doing something... and trying to put like a card or something in there so you don't have to deal with it and just do something neat with the editing. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that. It all kind of comes down to my my editing skills, which are not that good. Alright, I get good cover here. Well, not good cover, but, you know, better than nothing. Take that 64, bam, down he goes. So, like I said, I'll try and make it so you don't have to watch it just glitch out, and it'll, you know, looks somewhat good. The Undertaker. Keep rolling. Now, I'm sorry, American Badass Undertaker was awesome. Pretty goofy, but... let's just finish this guy off. Turn, pop, bam. Damn it! Should have a shot. Really? Okay, apparently he doesn't. God, stop shooting Oswald. What's wrong with you? Oh, crap. And breathe.
The marauders that remained in town were dead. Your father and Harrington prepared for the return of their Confederates. They hid in the shadows high above. As their enemies returned, they gathered on the main square. Their leader addressed them in some odd, unfamiliar tongue.
Alright, we're gonna use chain kill. There we go, we picked up the health.
Father and Harrington cut down those unsuspecting evildoers.
Damn it, I should have picked one of the other guys with 4 health. And start pop. Fine, that's to be expected. Alright, well, I can already say this is running better than last time I played. Really, dude? You're trying to flank Oswald, but you end up leaving yourself wide open for... you know, you leave yourself wide open for the Undertaker. Easy as pie. Pie. Oh, I'm such a shit. The city was a cabinet of horrors, the streets strewn with the bloody bodies of townsfolk killed by the diabolical cult. The Undertaker buried all the bodies. It took the Undertaker and Harrington an entire day burying the dead, carrying corpses through the blood-spattered streets. The Undertaker couldn't shake the notion that all of this was his fault. He told Harrington as much, relating the story of his continued misfortunes, but omitting the devil's trickery. Harrington was skeptical of the curse, but suggested that visiting Empus the Hermit might help the Undertaker find peace. The day consists of 4 parts: dawn, morning, midday, and afternoon. You can explore one location during each part of the day. Traveling to a new location will change time of day. See, I think this stuff people would either really like or really hate. This whole... I'm going to put the scoped custom. And then with Harrington, I'm going to ditch this rifle and give him the Western rifle. Because this one does more damage, but you lose aim. So I want him to not lose aim. What was I saying? Start building a flush. I've totally lost my train of thought. Oh, right. I think this is something that people could like or not like about this game. I personally enjoy the whole... Each scenario is a little different. I think this one has the most individual mechanics with stuff to do out here in the grand map. A thin column of acrid smoke rose from the shabby hut, home of Empus the Hermit. They found him alone, muttering under his breath to no one. The Undertaker told the story of the curse, how it plagued them. The Hermit remained silent a long time after the Undertaker finished his tale of woe. Finally, he spoke. The curse was powerful, he said. Empus would not be able to lift it alone, and he needed time to learn more about it. 2 days of study should suffice. And now into the long stuff, because this has like a trading mechanic. I mean, it's in the entire game. It's really, you could do this in most of the game. This one is just a little different. This one, it's just more emphasized. The tobacco from Brian Cole's plantation was famous for its moldy look and intense aroma. Let's trade tobacco. You know what? Let's just take all 15 bags. Why not? And we'll offer up cash. So now we're out of gold. Come back and we'll sell, and now we sell the, now we sell it in town for 25, and we make a profit. That's the basic concept. Now we can go into the saloon. Undertaker went to the saloon, and now we can hire either Johnson, a fast but fragile fighter, or a tough fighter but a weak shot. Well, I'll take the guy with speed. Johnson was a sad man who remembered slavery all too well. During these turbulent times, life had forced him to train his reflexes while luck had allowed him to survive. The town was loose, blah, blah, blah. Alright. Now let's see here. Let's open the card screen and see what we got. We have the King of Spades. Shoot all enemies in sight in sequence. Ooh, that's neat. We also have Nine of Spades, the Unholy Power, gain demonic strength. Well, again, I'm trying to build a flush. Let's give plenty to him. And might as well give him the red joker so he can kind of build whatever hand he, Sorry, I saw Harrington has a... Okay, he's a high card. That's what it is. Alright. One more spade, though, and I get a flush with him. So here, Oswald took some food from the abandoned house. They were ready to continue their journey. You need to eat every day. A character needs 1 food portion to remain healthy. 2 portions will make him more energetic. If a character skips a meal, he will be hungry, denying him food on the second, and following days will cause him to become very weak. Starved characters require 2 food portions to restore their strength. The Undertaker sat among the graves of his dead friends and enemies. His prayer wasn't religious, more a gloomy reflection on his past and present actions. The Undertaker sat down in grim prayer, determined to communicate with the dead. Carpentry workshape. He imagined the shapes. Undertaker carved a figure of it. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so but we need bales of wood to do that. All right. Well, let's just leave. I mean, we could pray. We could pray to the fallen, but basically they're just asking us for shit. Let's head to the gunsmith first. Everybody will grab some food. No rest for the wicked. I mean, not the best guns from Tennessee to California, but the deadliest ones around. Alright, let's see here. First things first, I don't need this rifle, so we'll ditch it. A 10 gauge single shotgun. That's not a bad weapon, but I'd rather not have, a single shotgun. Okay, we'll get a 6-shooter. Because, the new guy we picked up only has a Derringer. So we'll give him a 6-shooter, and I'm trying to think of a rifle that'll work for him. I do like the musket, I'm not gonna lie. It's a neat weapon. Oh, I also want piercing ammo. I'm thinking a Western rifle is probably what I'll do, but man, I really do like the idea of the musket or the revolver rifle. The revolver rifle just doesn't do a lot of damage. The musket, awesome. know what? Screw it. I'll get him a musket. Bam. Trade. Six-shooter and a musket. And then for his items, improves movement, vitality elixir, grants healing over time, and Mandrake gives him luck over time. Anything else? Piercing ammo will go to the Undertaker. Alright, so now what to do? Let's go to the sawmill. Excuse me. I'm by wood here. Harrington saw something glittering in the side of the road, his eye settling on an empty whiskey bottle half buried in the gravel. Investigation turned up a note inside. The message read, "Halpin, my dearest companion, this will be my last message. I am leaving this impious land to the rats, snakes, and coyotes, and travel to the old world. I won't be another skull on the pile. Should you need assistance in your travels, try the post office southwest of the ghost town. Good luck, amigo." Sawmill managed by Malcolm Topper, a man of few words, and quirky habits, excuse me. If you could stomach the unpleasant sounds he made when spitting through his teeth, you can make a deal. Let's trade. We've got opium, tobacco, but wood is what he mostly trades in. All of his wood for 20, 60 total. We'll trade. You can actually get a good deal on the wood at the caravan. So we'll head up to the caravan. Undertaker visits the caravan, a loosely knit group of people who never stayed in one place for long. This was either because they were always looking for new sources of revenue, or because eventually the locals would tire their scams and inflated prices. For all their faults, however, they had the best supply of liquor, tobacco, and opium within 100 miles. Trade. Don't really have a whole hell of a lot of cash, so we'll sell all the wood for 100. So that's a 40... I can't think here. That's about 40 as our, Yeah, I'll take 10 tobacco to even that out. Trying to think, anything else I'd want here? So basically we're just trading even for the tobacco, because I can sell tobacco more for wood, but I can get plenty of tobacco here for this wood. Oh, well, we can also sell this Derringer. And I'll take 60 for the Derringer. Bam. There we go. Made a profit. Let's go to this post office. The former federal post office still received messages and documents, but was now a decaying hangout for crooks and outlaws who traded information about the region. Cody Blake Ash supervised the business. Undertaker bought daily price list. Bought price list for the next... Yeah, let's buy price list for the next 2 days. Former federal post office received messages and documents, but was now decaying, blah, blah, blah. Undertaker reviewed the next day's price list. Town, sell 160. Opium smoking room, oh, wow, sell 171. 60 at the protection shop. Yeah, right now, of the areas that we know... Yeah, the areas that we know, the town will sell us... Or this town will give us the best sell prices. So let's come here and sell that tobacco that we... Maybe I misunderstood something. Because they are not buying this tobacco for a good price. That sucks. 50 max luck. Jeez. Oh, jeez. What else? We have 100 gold. Yeah, right now, I mean, as much as some of those items seem cool, I'm not gonna... Let's keep our gold and... Yeah, everybody's not hungry. Alright, now we can go back and visit the hermit. faith trader in the crossroads up there. Thin column of acrid smoke. He greeted the posse with a tired voice, telling them he already knew why they had come. The hermit turned his milky eyes towards the Undertaker. He mentioned 3 individuals that could help. The first was the old seamstress, a voodoo priestess who lived somewhere in the swamps. The second was Red Coyote, an Indian shaman. He was a fretful man, but strong in the traditions of his ancestors. He lived to the west at the foot of the mountains. The last but not least was Reverend Ashmore, who no one had seen in some time. Empus said the Undertaker should seek out Jingle Tommy, the proprietor of the opium smoking room, for more information. Alright, well, let's go do that first. Hit the bridge. Oh, sweet, we unlocked the Queen of Diamonds. The group met a wandering salesman by the name of the Russian, though everyone called him the Russian. His wares consist of many oddities, luxuries, blah, blah, blah. And he won't give me a lot of good prices. And he doesn't really have anything that I'm too terribly interested in. A one-handed man sat at the entrance of the bridge, wrapped in a poncho. He recognized Harrington, who introduced him to the rest of the posse. Bloody Bill had been a successful bounty hunter. Before he'd lost his hand, he and Harrington had some history. He offered to teach the posse what he called a handy trick for free. It wasn't cheap, even at the discounted rate said he was giving them. I'm sure. It took Bill the entire day to teach them the trick. In the end, only one person was able to grasp the complexity of the strange ability. The old bounty hunter took to the road a lot richer. And we picked up the 10 of Hearts. Alright, so the 10 of Hearts is... Oh, the golden bullet. Oh, hell yeah, we're giving that to the Undertaker. Basically, it gives him a guaranteed hit, and it'll shoot through anything. Queen of the Shadow Cloak we'll give to this Booker Johnson. We'll give it to him just because with his movement, if we can get him in the shadows, he can kind of stealth around people. It'll be a good ability. I still don't really have a hand with Father, but let's head to the Opium Den. The Opium Den was that rare business which could increase profits while displaying the omnipresent misery of its customers. The room was filled with beggars, cowboys, and foreigners of all kinds. A Chinese man was dozing off behind a table opposite to the entrance. It could only be Jingle Tommy. Jingle Tommy smiled without opening his eyes and spoke in a lilting near whisper. The Reverend was supposed to arrive in the railroad station a few days ago. Jingle Tommy had found something to occupy him while he waited. Okay, so let's go to the railroad station. Oh, we got another card. The Iron Globetrotter station building was deserted, but a small hut with a mortar and pestle sign stood nearby. A notice on the wall said, "Merchant train called Protection was due to arrive in the morning. Let's wait for a while." The day is nearing the end. Oh, jeez, I need to go buy more food. Head to the abandoned wagon before we head up there. I have another 2 days worth of food. After investigating, Harrington determined the group found a damaged wagon. After investigating, Harrington determined it had come from the west but had been intercepted by people coming from the north. The people then took one person from the wagon and rode back to where they came from. The wagon held several interesting items, but the weather was deteriorating by the minute. A vicious sandstorm looked to be brewing. Let's grab the immediate items and dodge the sandstorm. Posse collected several trinkets and retreated from harm's way. 15 gold, 10 of diamonds. Ooh, sweet. 3 more food portions. All right. Not a lot of money, but I guess it's money. It's not gold, but whatever. All right. So we have the Queen of Hearts. Ignore enemies, and you are ignored by. Ooh, bam. Give him a. What would that give him? That would give him, a 3 of a kind. And this 10 equalization will at least give the Undertaker a pair. Let's go to the hideout then. Sweet, it didn't crash. This is where it crashed last time. The tracks led them to 2 ruined buildings on a hill overlooking a river. Inhuman laughter and howling emanated from the compound. Harrington scouted ahead, returning to report that the compound was inhabited by men following the orders of an insane cultist they called the Mad King. Ashmore was here, though dead or alive was anyone's guess. Well, infiltrate and let's go.
The Undertaker and the Bounty Hunter approached the abandoned sawmill. They needed to find Reverend Ashmore, hopefully more alive than dead. They would either stumble into him by chance in one of the buildings or beat the truth out of the Mad King.
Alright, so we can subdue the Mad King. But we could also... Ooh, we can get free stuff. Alright, well, first things first. Yeah, there's some... Let's avoid that area for now. All right. Booker will oh wait, no. Oh, yeah, he can't... I forgot. He can't move and perform an action. Go up there and search the container.
The crate contained much-needed food supplies.
Yeah, okay. We'll avoid this guy. We'll move farther up here. Harrington. Move up Booker. Stick 'em up. I don't know why this is giving us a... Frankly, we'll keep Booker over here and move Harrington and the Undertaker up to go mess with the Mad King. Because Booker can continue to suppress these two. Stick 'em up. Move him in there. Stick him up.
In a rush of lucidity, the Mad King revealed the Good Reverend's location.
Alright. We'll go rescue the Reverend first. Jeez, there's no way I can get in. Yeah, I can get in there to there's no way I can get in there to, I can't think of the words. Just kind of grab some cover for now. Gonna get Harrington over to... Jeez, Ashmore's further away than I thought he was. And he's just gonna stick over here, just keep subduing these two. Keep telling him to stick them up. I know this is prime entertainment. But yeah, you gotta play with strategy, everybody. Subdue her. Just keep subduing. Alright. I know I could probably just let these guys go, but I just prefer to keep them excuse me. Prefer to keep them subdued. Alright, well, I can't subdue him if he can't see me. Why I can't just, like, pop around the corner and just go, stick him up, is kind of beyond me, but whatever. And, of course, he's not within my range. Stand on the edge of his little detection cone. Okay. I understand what's going on now. So I have to subdue this one first and then subdue that guy. Okay. Jeez, can I just get this done? Huh? This is getting irritating. I'm about to just start shooting. Stick him up. Now we'll just keep subduing. Excuse me, jeez. We'll run up here. Oh crap, that won't subdue her, will it? Oh, I miscalculated. Fudge. I just lost Harrington. Because oh my god, I cannot believe I did that math wrong. Oh, I am so freaking stupid. Come on, Harrington, just get through this turn. That's all I ask of you. Alright, alright. Bam, hit. And it requires 70 luck. Of course it does. Jeez, I have no... Yeah, I have no way of producing luck. Gives me a boost of luck, but... Oh, sweet. I got one kill. Yep. All right. Well, I just cut out a small little bit of nonsense for you guys, not making you sit through all that. Let's subdue. As long as he's in the same spot, we're just gonna subdue these guys for the just to get this out of just to finish this up. Okay, this rule on how subduing people works is really kind of obnoxious. Let's just get in there and loot this box. Might as well.
Food was found. A blessing indeed.
Subdue the obsessive mad woman. Take one step forward. 2 steps forward and take 2 steps. Wait, is that 1 step forward and 2 steps? I can't remember how that song goes. Stick 'em up. Alright, now father. Open the door. See, not in there. Dicks. I'm debating, do we just shoot this out, have a shootout and be done with it? I'm honestly thinking about just shooting it out and being done with it, because I'm getting tired. I don't feel like just running around and just continuously subduing people. And yeah, I'm over it. Oh, God, no. Oh, okay, I thought I'd move inside his zone of control. Or whatever it's called, but I didn't want to take, like, a reaction shot or something. Well, that answers my question, at least. They apparently do not... He's not always in the same spot. Alright. I'm trying to think. What do we do first? We could push... Okay, we could push across this. I just don't want to open myself up to flanks. Okay, I got 100%. There we go. Yeah, technically, we are opened up to flanks from that position. Might as well just start trying to drop his... I'm gonna try something a little risky, but I'm gonna move Booker this way because he's got that movement. So I'm gonna try and move him in here. Excuse me. To try and freak these guys out and keep them from trying to shoot. Yeah, take those flank shots. Yes. Alright, we'll take Booker first. Move him up there next to that tree. Hey, guess what? Bam! Oh, we hit him too. Sweet. Holy shit! Not entirely sure how I landed those two shots, but I'm not gonna complain. Jeez, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all the coughing, man. Yeah, first things first.
Was alive, locked up in a shed. The third crate was also packed with rations. As the Reverend promised his saviors a lifetime of prayers, the Undertaker looked for a way out of there. Ashmore pointed out a boat they could use to escape downstream.
Oh, that's awesome. I have no luck left, but... what can you do? Okay, what do we got? Oh, so we got a Navy gun. Well, Reverend, you still helped me out. Oh, you think that'll help you? You think that'll think that's a safe place to hide? Especially when there's a door on this side? Bam! Surprise. Yeah, can't use my musket, but I got my trusty 6-shooter. Haha, you missed. I can't believe you would shoot at a man of God. Oh wow, I have no shot. Well, might as well just reload then. Running up there. Grab that.
More found food. A real cornucopia.
Oh, you're freaking kidding me. Ah! Eh. Might as well just reload our guns. Oh, do we have to get everybody? Oh, okay, I guess we have to get everybody over there. I think we killed everyone. Yeah. The boat floated with the current. They were out of danger. Reverend Ashmore thanked everyone and asked why they wanted to find him. When the Undertaker told him about his curse, the priest shook his head in embarrassment, replying that he merely had, as all men did, the power to do good. He offered to join the posse and help with the search. Oh, of course. I'll take another guy. I mean, it's another mouth to feed, but of course, it's also another gun. Reverend Ashmore inclined his head with a smile and pointed to a heap of items stocked on the boat. They were almost all his possessions confiscated by the Mad King's followers. After rummaging through the collection, he produced a masterfully crafted rifle he called the Bone Hand. Ashmore presented it to the Undertaker, warning that it should only be handled by emissaries of death. Clearly, he believed the Undertaker was one. Alright, let's see here. Let's take a look at what this Bone Hand is. It's a 6 damage rifle. Jeez. Aim of 15. I also think it looks badass. Alright. What's he got? He's got that Navy gun. Give him 2 Navy guns. Also give him the scoped rifle. Give him a nail bomb. Why not? A holy amulet. seeing that he is our father. And a vitality elixir. Any other items that we can just give out? Got a rabbit's foot and a lucky horseshoe. Let's give him the horseshoe and give Harrington the rabbit foot because he needs more luck overall because of the cards that we have him equipped with. We also have Jack of Clubs with dodge. Give that over to the father. You know what? I'm gonna give this Joker and give that actually to Harrington to give him the flush. So we get +1 damage and... Oh, it's a straight flush too. Awesome. Alright guys, well that's going to about do it for this one. I want to say as always, thank you so much for watching. Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com. Links to all that stuff will be found down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more next time. But until then, my name's AJ Gels. This is the Gaming Channel. I'm out.